Good afternoon.
Welcome to the gym. Happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter. Hope everybody's having a good day. Probably spending time with family. Maybe y'all went to church. This is my church. Those of you that know me know I'm not super religious. I believe there's something, or I probably still wouldn't be here. And those are probably stories for another day, but a couple crazy accidents and some of the stupid shit I did as a kid. Certainly probably shouldn't be here. Something was looking out for me. So, I do have faith, just maybe not as much as some, or maybe not as, I don't know. I'm not a fan of organized religion. I have my own theories. So, anyhow. But enough of that. I hope everybody's having a good Easter. And if that is your thing, good deal. I try not to judge or any of that either. Go do your thing, have a good time. And if you're not of the Christian faith and Easter isn't your thing, hopefully you're having a good day. Like, that's fine too. At least in my book it is. So, let me say what we're going to talk about. How we're about 5 weeks into our crazy journey. When I say 5 weeks into our crazy journey, we'll get a little personal. Part of this crazy journey I needed to do for health reasons. I'm not going to go into deep why, but so I told Erica, I said, listen, I'm going to cut out the booze and I'm going to eat a lot of chicken and rice or similar things. I probably eat salad 3 or 4 days a week now.
Yeah, you'd think he's sick.
Which is, well, I mean, I've done it before, but not in the time that I've known you.
Yeah. Lettuce in the refrigerator was always mine.
Now we just buy more lettuce and more tomatoes and
Cucumbers, whatever.
And I like cheese in it, but I've been using mozzarella cheese, so it's low fat. I'm really buckling down now. I bought like low fat cottage cheese. I love cottage cheese, like love it. I'll eat it for dessert over cookies most of the time. I know it's weird, but I bought the low fat. Like I got one more thing of the good stuff left, and then I'm going to low fat for the next 4 to 6 weeks is in our plan here, and it's working. You said you're down how much?
Like 14 pounds.
So, and when we met, we were both pretty thin, but we both had been through a lot of stress in life, relationship stress. So, just probably neither of us were eating well at all. Like everybody talks about, I was eating a yogurt a day. And I can remember doing similar. Like, we were both pretty thin. Like, I was still working out every day. I was thin and kind of ripped, but not healthy. Really. And we were both probably drinking way more than we should have been, but we were. It happens. Life.
Yeah.
We're not perfect.
Then we got married and got settled and
Got fat and happy. We never stopped working out. I mean, I'm not a happy person if I miss a day. Like, if I miss 2 days, I'm sick. Like, there's something wrong. Mm-hmm. And, Erica's kind of similar to that. She's pretty stubborn too once she got going. And she was, when we met, she wasn't a weightlifter. She was a hot yoga person. And I see memes on social media about this stuff. Oh, I met somebody and she does CrossFit. Just be happy they do something like that's good for them. So, and I've told the story of, I want to work out with you. Anyhow, here we are 6 years later and doing it every day together. Yeah. And she's better than me, and that if one of the girls has to be taken somewhere, she'll let me work out, and she'll miss. Not very often, and she's usually not thrilled about it.
Yeah, I get kind of grumpy.
So I decided, well, I got to fix this health thing. I got to get my shit together. And the health thing, I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine. I go get blood work drawn middle of the week, and everything's headed in the right direction already. Just need to make sure that we're good. and said, "You're down 14 pounds." I'm only down about 4 pounds, but when I stand in front of the mirror, it looks like I'm down 10 or 12 pounds.
I was shocked when you told me it was only 4.
I was kind of shocked too.
Yeah.
And I don't get on the scale every day at this point. The mirror's my friend. I mean, the scale kind of is a guide, but like, if you look at the scale and my height, I'm still clinically obese, according to a lot of the tables, which my doctor just laughs about that. So, but we are kind of on a mission.
Things started fitting better for me. Like, my scrubs are loose at work.
Well, we both look better, and I posted something else on social media the other day. It was a picture of Arnold and about, I'm not good at quoting it, but it was, basically a good physical stature, it's healthy, and it's discipline, it's time. And the bottom line is, for most people, normal everyday people like us, it's not about being arrogant at all. It's about being healthy. And if you do it the right way, like we're doing it, eating good, working out, doing the cardio every day, it's not super difficult to do. As long as you decide you're going to do it. The eating is probably the hardest part. Like, I'm getting closer to having abs again. And that is a misnomer. All of you, everybody has abs. And probably 90% of getting to them is food. I don't like using the term diet really, because your diet's what you eat. It's what you have available. I mean, here in America, depending where you live, most of us have pretty much whatever we want available. But like, you got to make the right choices.
Yeah.
I tell people, if it's a matter of calories in, calories out, and losing weight, you can do it with Snickers bars as long as you don't eat too many of them, but it's not going to be good for you. Your insides are not going to be in good shape if that's what you choose to eat in doing that. So, but we've been making those choices, been eating less. And not, last night we went out for Italian. I'm like, screw it, I'm having some pasta.
It was amazing.
Yeah. But back on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of doing, I eat about 5 times a day now, but not just little amounts of stuff throughout the day. And I'm kind of on this, I'm following this little, John Meadows said it in a video. He's an old school bodybuilder. Doing like 90-10. So if you eat 10 times or 5 times a day, in 2 days, there's one of those meals, you can have a little something that maybe isn't in your diet or whatever it is that you decide you're going to eat. Like, now that doesn't mean you can go have 6 Twinkies for that meal and call it good. That means you can have a little something. Mm-hmm. Like maybe a little piece of chocolate. Okay, cool. That satisfies you. Because then if you're doing 90-10 and you're eating 5 minutes a day, well, every other day you can have a little something. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't, like, I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder and get on stage at 3% body fat, which is really pretty unhealthy in the grand scheme of things anyhow. Like,
yeah. Just overall being more healthy.
Yeah. And I mean, it's kind of exciting to look in the mirror and go, huh. So, we're both kind of kicking ass at that at this point. The next 4 to 6 weeks is going to be tougher because we've made the initial easy gains as far as the initial weight loss and the initial transformation. Now you really got to. I might have done this when I was younger on a grander scale a couple times, but you really got to buckle down. And my 90-10 might have to go to 95-5. Every third day I might sneak something in. But I'm just doing it now because I want to. I feel great. My head's clear. I haven't felt this good in years. And I never really felt bad. So modified my training a little. I'm not trying to lift super heavy weights most of the time. I mean, I say that and I squatted heavy on Saturday. I was feeling good. So, but anyhow, and I still feel pretty good. Knee's a little bit achy, but nothing bad. Doesn't stop me from doing anything. So, anyhow, putting in the hard work. Did meal prep today. Erica cut up a shitload of salad, of which I got a couple in the fridge ready to go for the first couple days of the week.
Yeah, makes it easy. Rolling out, your salad dressing's already ready. I take some fruit, lunch meat, and we're good to go.
Yeah, and in the last 5 weeks, I was talking with somebody about working with this. They're like, you eat the same shit every day. I'm like, yeah, pretty much. Got a couple of little things. I switch it up a little. And I'm like, I'm not spending any money going out to eat like y'all do every day. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, in 5 weeks, I've had 3 burgers, 2 of which were grilled at home, and they were eaten on a Dave's bun, which is whole grain, super low carb.
Protein.
It's got protein in it.
Yeah.
It just kind of goes along with what we're doing. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I did on our cheat meal of the weekend. I'm like, I want Five Guys.
You took the rolls.
I'm getting the double cheeseburger at Five Guys with bacon and all the stuff on it, and I'm having those fries.
But we split the fries.
We split the fries rather than each having our own, like we used to do when we were fat and happy. And it was so good. So, the thing that I will be guilty of when I do decide to really cheat is I have this thing we buy. The kids have their stuff. Like, they're not missing out. There's chocolate chip cookies in the fridge for next weekend. Mm-hmm. And I may have one of those. The problem is, when I have one, I want to have more. I'm not going to
want
lie.
to have like 6.
Yeah. But I know, too, after you eat good like this,
then you feel like crap.
you eat 6 and 20 minutes later, you feel like crap. Literally. So, yeah, we don't want to do that.
So. We indulge a little bit.
Yeah. What else did we do? Anything good? Oh, Allie.
Yeah. Allison's a freshman, and she found out this week in their band ensemble that they made a 1 on a Division I song. And anyway, so she got her Letterman jacket, or will earn her letter. So that's pretty exciting for a freshman. She'll get it next year.
She was excited because she said her whole section was expecting 2s.
Yeah, at best, she said.
So she was very thrilled. It was pretty cool.
So that was exciting this week.
Yeah. Yeah. Planted some plants, some flowers, some tomatoes, some cucumbers.
You did a lot of work. I had to work yesterday, so it was a busy day for both of us.
Yeah. Lawn work, fun stuff. So yeah, so you'll see our journey. I mean, I think I got Erica talked into, if things go well in the next 4 weeks, getting the 2-piece bathing suit. Maybe we'll get that on video.
I have entertained that once in my life. That was a long time ago. So, we'll see.
I didn't know her then.
That's the goal, though. So, anyway.
Okay, so next Saturday, sometime between 3 and 4, we're going to do a killer leg workout of some sort. Don't be shy. It'd be kind of fun if you join us. At least I think it would. You might not think it is afterwards, or you might if you're crazy like us. So, I know I got some friends out there that probably watch this. I don't know if you'll watch all of it, but hit us up. Come by next Saturday afternoon. We'll have a good time. Maybe we'll grill some burgers and hang out afterwards too.
Yeah, sounds good.
So, all right, everybody have a great weekend. What's left of it?
Happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter. Here we are in the gym. We're like, no kids. We're going to do a workout. I mean, we would have done a workout anyhow. So, and Sundays, as some of you watched, is we sort of do functional fitness. So I got up this morning early, drinking my coffee. Erica was snoozing. And I decided to write down a list of stuff to do today. So we'll do push-up work and ab work. Then we'll do some shoulder stuff, and some calves, because I feel like I didn't get enough calf work yesterday on leg day. Smile. And I said, oh, and then we'll do some deads. She's like, oh. So then we come out here and I'm like, all right, we're going to do 5 sets of push-ups, 5 sets of ab work. We're going to rotate our ab work. Do some of the fun hanging abs. So legs straight out in front, legs to each side to hit our obliques. And then we'll do the other stuff. So Erica's like, so how many push-ups? Like 10? And I'm like, 10? Is it fucking sandbag it Sunday? 10. She can do 20. She slacks off and does 15. Smiley. 10. Tony's gonna love this. Tony, she's your friend. 10. No, the bitch can do 15 easy. 10. You're not gonna live this one down. You never get to
15.
You never get to do 10
Maybe.
push-ups again.
Maybe 17.
Oh, now she's pumping it up because I'm recording this. We'll show you a clip or two. Go ahead, Eric. Start your push-ups. They'd rather watch you than me anyhow.
I need some music.
After this set of push-ups, you might get some music.
Wow. Oh.
Everybody count 6. See, Eric could be at 16 now because she likes to count by 2s. Dude, I just did 27, 28.